Welcome to Fixing Assets, and in this episode we're going to be going on a road trip. Now, as you can see, I'm not afraid to take this car on a road trip. In fact, this was earlier this year, a couple of months before the big road trip, when I went down to the motorist for the Furious Driving Social. This video has been taken by Mr. Pentagram Motorsport. Thank you, Steve, for this. Makes a very good introduction, and I'm seriously thinking about getting one of these Insta360 cameras. Purely because, well, look at it. So anyway, this road trip is going to be taking in a significant portion of Europe. So I've got a nice little map to show you. This didn't take ages on the computer over 2 nights, did it? So, as you can see, nice fancy map. We're starting off from the north of England in a small town called Consett. Once I've picked up stuff there, head down the A68 down to the A1, then pick up the A1, stick to the A1 until Peterborough, hit the A14, the M11, the M25, through the Dartford crossing, down the M20 and to the tunnel. Once through the tunnel, which I aim to get to at about tea time, get through and emerge on the French side in Coquelles. I'd do a final 1 hour drive through to Lille by the end of the day, where the hotel's located. So the next day I'll cross over the border into Belgium, into Luxembourg, over the Shenzhen Bridge, not the Schengen Bridge, Shenzhen's in China, into Germany, crossing the German border around about this point here, and the lines on the map aren't right for some reason, and then ending up in Strasbourg. So that's what we're going to do with today's video. So the journey begins. Let's see how far we get. And with that dash of optimism, I hit the road on the picturesque Consett bypass. And it wasn't long before I was flying up the slip road onto the A1M just before Scotch Corner. was then time for a rest stop at the iconic Markham Moor services. And that's the point where I hit it, the M25. A road legendary by how bad it was. A road where the highway code forgot its existence, or at least its lane discipline. A road where a taxi will happily drive along in lane 4 at 40 miles per hour whilst everyone else is driving around it. A road of hell. Another location that has a reputation for being developed by Beelzebub himself, Ardeche Crossing. Fortunately, the southbound one isn't as bad as the northbound. Northbound one is not going to feature in this series, but suffices to say, I had to fix the car halfway through and then join the queue. Took about 2 hours to get through. You'll see the queues on the right here, which shows you how bad it was. I'm surprised that the car has clutch left. And it wasn't long until I got to the tunnel. Not only that, but I got to the tunnel in decent time and managed to get a slightly earlier train. Hello. Hi. After disembarking and refueling myself and my car, I hit the much more sedate French motorways, and before long I was in Lille for the overnight stop. The next morning, stopped to see what Mr. Leclerc had for my breakfast, and then hit the motorways again towards Belgium. Welcome to Belgium. First stop looked like a British service station, because it was, I then hit the road for another hour, at which point I was noticing that maybe the Belgian motorway system wasn't as well maintained as the French one. But then, about an hour later, I decided I might as well get a bit of fuel. So, I went to a services again, where I made the classic car buddy. This is the point at which we crossed into Luxembourg. Here we go, that was the border. Tally-ho! And this is the point at which we went over the Schengen Bridge into Germany. There you go, there's the German sign, all the German road signs start. Excellent. Germany had some very fast roads. Despite it not being an unrestricted bit of the autobahn, there were still vehicles flying past at 1,000,000 miles per hour. And obviously, there you go, white van man, vroom. Or the white van man, vroom. Or the grey van man, vroom. So yeah, I'd quite like to try the German autobahn and maybe something that wasn't antiquated. But there's not much footage left of today because it was a long day. Eventually, I left the motorways, the autobahn, and went on the small back road that would eventually take me over the border back into France and back to Strasbourg. So anyway, thank you for watching. The next instalment will be the Gotthard Pass. Subscribe and like and all that stuff if you want to see more of this journey. And thanks for watching.